One evening, Mickey fell asleep while reading a book of fairy tales. When he woke up, he was no longer in his home, but in a strange and gloomy village.
Gosh, it sure seems creepy around here. An evil phantom has stolen the magic crystal that protected everyone in the village. With the crystal gone, the good magic in this valley has disappeared. In its place, bad magic has changed everything. Now, rather than being a place of happiness, the valley is full of gloom. Can you help us?
Did you say phantom?
Yes, an evil phantom who lives in a castle in the clouds. A good princess in the North Mountains can tell you the best way to get there. Swell, I'll do my best.
So, welcome to Land of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. So this is a sequel to Castle of Illusion. And, yeah, that's about it. Oops. Sorry about that. Now, here we are. This is just Daisy's cabin. Oh, by the way, if I press one button, I can see my power and life and stuff, and score and time and everything. A good princess. Oh yeah, so that is the same thing that she said just recently. Alright, so here we go with the first stage. So it's like the first game. This is all about weird butt stuff, but this game is somewhat longer, and it has quite a few very inventive things about it, I would say. And a cake already. It's a bit soon to get a cake, don't you think? But of course, if you're playing this game the first time, which I'm not, you might want that cake. And another piece of cake. Oh, and now, yeah, if I don't hold on to this, I will get swept away by this whirlwind, like so. But now I really want to, because I want to pass these spikes. And there is a snake. Snake, a snake. Ooh, it's a snake and a secret. Which gets you here right away. Not sure I want to, though. Might as well do this, which is kind of funny. There might be stuff. I don't quite remember, but I remember there being something. Maybe there is stuff you can get, you can only get later. That is a checkpoint, by the way. So I'm going to check out everything. Yeah, I believe later in the game you can climb up here and get something for your troubles. Speaking of getting things for your troubles, there is... Oops. And I need this one, thank you very much. First I'm going to take this chest and immediately lose. He's really persistent, this spider. More so than in the first game. They're kind of slow and useless in the first game. Those don't hurt you, by the way. So they only push you. You need to watch out for, thank you, for like the what's it called, the spiked balls sort of thing. Alright, so I did not need to do that. I just wanted to show everything to you. Is that so hard to understand? And that's the first level clear. So I'm doing a soft start on this game here. As with every game, there's a water level, which everyone loves. Right, let's see if we can do something here. So this is a neat mechanic that you can float above the water, or you can choose to go down like this. And in this game, you can see the air. Down there you need air, like most mammals, if not all. And yeah. So ooh, piece of cake. So yeah, like as with the first game, this is a very, in my opinion, a very inventive game, and this even more so than the first one. They've developed on basically everything, and it's longer, and it's oh, sorry. There we are. There are currents under here, which we will try to avoid if at all possible. Alright, and to hold on to these, we press up, by the way. And let those blow past, going for the chest. A coin. Not sure that's worth it, but anyway. So, here we are. Might reach this thing. Yes, we reach the branch at least. And you'll see as we go along, there are like, it's almost like an RPG thing going to it, where you receive items that make it possible for you to do special things that you couldn't earlier in the game. And there is a guy with a key going to check out. Alright, so and you want to throw this stuff at him, and the key makes the door appear, but it doesn't necessarily bring you to the door. In this case, the door is here, and I can go back here later. And this is one of the neat things about the game, that there are secrets that you can only get later in the game, so you have to backtrack. Third scenario, by the way, you have to be somewhat quick about everything here. And now he doesn't get anywhere, that guy. But we have another one coming up. Oh, sorry, that was a shitty move on my part. And don't know how to get that chest right now. I could have kept one chest and thrown it on that other chest there. So we have another one of our friends here, basically. And putting us on the clock once more. Easy peasy, piece of cake. And small dragons appear. Ooh, that was a bit too close for comfort. There we are. So first we go here for a chest with a Mickey coin. And then we can go up here. And by the way, I can lift that thing, but there's no need to there right now. There is, because I want to get this star over here. There we are. there are quite a few stars to get in this game, and like I said, I think, by the way, that there is a star on every level, but you can't really get all the stars in the beginning of the game. You can't go everywhere in first levels until you get some stuff later in the game. Alright, first boss battle coming up, as is want in a castle. So and oops, bad choice. And here it comes, and let's and that's not the most difficult dragon in the entire game. I will use my butt happily. Look at how happily and how joyfully Mickey uses his butt on what's his name? Horse guy. The bad magic had me trapped in my own castle. Thanks for setting me free. Alright. Didn't realize I had to push a button. Your path lies through a tiny cavern up ahead, but in order to enter it, you have to shrink in size. There's a shrinking potion in the castle ruins. Now that the fire in my castle has weakened, the water in the lake has risen. You should be able to find a passage to the ruins from the lake. Please accept this magic flute. You want to see my magic flute? Use it, and it will take you back to any place you have traveled before. Mickey looks really stupid in this conversation. He just smiles happily and wonder if Mr. Horse, which I've forgotten the name of, wonders, Jesus Christ, I hope he understands one word I'm saying. And Mickey just so this is where I want to go to become tiny, and right now we're going to revisit the sea stage. So the fire lowered the sea levels in this stage. Seems fishy. Ha 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 ha. That the fire in his castle should lower the sea level in this here. There we go. Doing weird butt stuff too. Fish always helps. Now, if I remember correctly, just gonna check on one thing real quick. Because here we get to, the other end. Alright, and now if we go down here, no we can't. Alright, so that is for a later, for another day. So if we go through here, we find a passage to the castle ruin stage. So, first few levels, not that difficult. This is a light carrier stage. You have to carry this light to to be able to see, as you can see. And otherwise these ghosts are really, really sad. I wonder what happened. And that mechanic, that throwing stuff things, will become useful later in the game. And this is a secret, once more, that doesn't seem to yield anything. Nope. It's just a secret passage. Alright. I know you can get that star later, and keep saying that. That will be for another day. One moment. Sorry. And now doing weird butt stuff to the ghost to get over. Alright, I'll do this then. Kinda proud that I haven't lost any lives yet. And here you just build yourself a bridge to get across. And yeah. Picking the stuff furthest to the back first, because I think it might despawn otherwise if you go too far off. Don't quite remember. I'm not sure where I am going with this. So I'm throwing this one out there. And that was wrong, but anyway, cost us 1 life, but we got there. And I'm going to do this. Think it will work? Yes, it will. See, I'm not as stupid as I look, but you might not know how I look. This is interesting design, to say the least. You have a moving stage, moving picture, what do you call it, auto scroller, and you can control it with those buttons, make it go back, and you want to you want to give yourself as much time as possible this way. And come on. So there we are. And now I don't need to move it back. And here we go. So here I will find a key. And oops, I want him to go away first. Alright. So he doesn't want to go away. Hope that does it. Yeah, that's right. You can put the key onto that thing and then go to pick it up once more. And then make sure you don't lose the key entirely. You don't lose the key out of the picture. That will make the key disappear. And now moving back. This is I've never seen this in any other kind of game, by the way. That you have to reverse the scrolling of a picture. And now it seems to think that I have too little time, but I'm trying my best to do this on time. And thank you. So now we have, we get new time for the boss, which is a scary, scary ghost. It's somewhat reminiscent of the final boss of Castle of Illusion with, you know, Miserable, who had her stones thrown about her, and yeah, and there's the potion, and you found the magic potion. While crouching, press button 1 to shrink in size. You return to normal size the same way. This is a cool thing, actually. And to distance yourself from the Mario games, all the bosses need 4 hits instead of 3. Or perhaps the dragon needed 3? Don't quite remember. Anyway, so I am going to stop it here for this first session. I hope you enjoy this game. I certainly do. So, if you do, see you next time. If you don't, ciao.